everybody. Welcome to Shift Happens. Week number 2, 223 weeks of shift happening. Absolutely phenomenal. We are joined here today by chiropractic extraordinaire student Kayla Franzlubas. Hello, Kayla.
Hi, Sean.
So today, Kayla is going to share with us her story. Kayla, how did you get into chiropractic?
Well, I've been seeing a chiropractor pretty much my whole entire life, from 5th grade on. But it was until I went to college as a sophomore. I was throwing at Wesleyan in Lincoln, and I noticed all my lifts were starting to go down. So I wasn't going to get any gains during that summer and improve my goals that year. So I was like, I should go to the chiropractor. I should see what's kind of going on. Found out I had a pretty bad subluxation, and I wasn't allowed to be in the gym for about a month. I was working about 16 hours in the weight room a week, cut down to 0. After that, I was kind of like, I got better from this. I really want to pursue this. Like, giving someone back their life when they take away something because they're hurt, and then giving it back to them. I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. Giving people happiness and having them be better at what they want in life.
And it's often too, and you notice, and we all have our stories about how we got into chiropractic. I say we because Dr. Matt and Mike are here in the audience. There's Dr. Matt there. Both their hands. You'll hear from Dr. Matt later in our Dr. Matt Moment Weekly Special Edition. But most people have great experience, and that's really what counts. And then, so now you're at Palmer, right?
Yep.
And you're really crazy because you're on break right now, and instead of sitting on the beach drinking margaritas, you're here learning. When you first got into school, kind of tell us about what you thought chiropractic was, and then talk a little bit about the evolution of your understanding.
I would say when I first started chiropractic school, I didn't fully understand the power of the adjustment, how the nervous system and chiropractic are hand in hand together. A lot of people just think, you're cracking bones, it's not about the nervous system. I think that's where a lot of people are like, I miraculously get better.
The musculoskeletal evidence-based East Coast stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm connecting the dots to nervous system, I feel better from that adjustment. And you're like, that makes so much more sense. I'm a nervous system doctor, not a musculoskeletal doctor.
Big breakthrough.
So that's where I really started shifting my paradigm to focusing more on the nervous system, the immune system. And then also, I've been hanging out here since I was a sophomore in undergrad. So I hang out when I'm on break here.
Really? You've been hanging out here that long?
Yeah. They haven't kicked me out yet. So we're doing good.
Doing good there.
But just from being around the boys in the office, hearing them explain subluxation to a patient, or how by adjusting this, they're going to get maybe this result, they're going to sleep better, or they're going to be able to fight that flu off better. Those sort of things, I was like, that's a great way to explain that to a patient, or someone I meet on the street who's like, you want to be a chiropractic student? What are you doing? What is that? So, that's how I'm, starting to, pick things up. I try and get my daily greens in.
Daily greens. Could you clarify that for our humble viewers there?
Well, BJ developed these books. They happen to be green. So, you thumb
Green books, yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like these walls, they're green. But, so I tried and thumb through those because I was like, BJ and GD had it figured out a long time ago. So I was like, might as well not reinvent the wheel. Might as well learn from the past and get better that way.
I agree. No use in reinventing the wheels.
So basically, from that, I'm just I just want to keep going full steam, learn more each day.
And when you go, and for the viewers who don't know Kayla, when she says she goes full steam, she really does. Not just in school, but you do tons of other stuff in school. You don't just come here to learn. You go everywhere else too that you can. Kind of a seminar, not nerdy. Go ahead and tell us, what you've been doing. Because recently, didn't you kind of pass a big test, kind of a big deal?
Yes, so
Yeah.
I don't know if Dr. Koca and Dr. Sean have ever told you that they're a Troxel intern, but out in Davenport, Iowa, there's a Troxel intern program. It's a Gonstead program, and you are a prospective intern. I'll try, and then at the very end, you take a 2-day exam, and then if you pass it, you become an intern.
Did you pass?
I did.
Yes.
Woo!
So now I'm an intern.
Cool.
And now where the fun learning starts. I got a good foundation. Now I'm ready to go full steam ahead, learn more, and serve my patients for the best.
So if there are any for the people watching this that are patients that are thinking about going to chiropractic school, right? If you were saying someone that's in college, I want to do this, I've been studying the sciences, don't really know where I'm going to go, what would you tell them to do? What would be a good way to kind of say, hey, this is a way to look at it, this may be something you want to get into?
Well, if you want to be taking care of rock star families that are just happy to come see you, I mean, I didn't see one person today that was like grumpy when they left. I mean, I'm seeing high fives, hugs, just can't wait to see you next time. Like, if you want to be surrounded by those type of people that are like getting better, just living life to their fullest, versus someone who's like, oh, doc, like this hurts, that hurts, can you give me something for that? Like, and kind of just being around people who are like sad, grumpy, that type of thing, then, you kind of have your decision. But for me, I want to be on the fun, happy, living life to its fullest type of things. That's why I chose chiropractic.
Potential, that's what it's all about, yeah.
But go shadow people. I mean, the boys are always welcoming shadowers, and I mean, if you don't have fun here, I don't know what to tell you.
We don't have any fun here.
I mean,
I don't know what is fun.
Fun's
What
this
is that?
office.
What is that, Dr. Mike?
We don't do that here.
Yeah, I don't do that here. Okay. So anything else you'd like to say, Kayla?
Basically, just keep pushing yourself. Whether you're a student, you're a doc, you're gonna be in school, just keep doing life, keep pushing yourself, and you are gonna achieve more than you ever thought was possible. So just keep being awesome.
Boom. Keep being awesome, people. Thank you for joining us on This Shift Happens. Oh, one moment. That was really good, everything. Dr. Matt moment. Okay, so this is a big production of his. He likes to hog airtime and all that stuff, so it's nice to meet you then. And we're back. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us on This Shift Happens, and we really appreciate you viewing. Kayla, thank you for all your kind words to our humble viewers at home. People, if you're thinking about getting into chiropractic school, this would be the young lady to talk to. We look forward to seeing you at Koca Chiropractic Chiro World, where you live your life through your nerve system. We find and correct any interference in that nerve system to get you living life at your optimum potential. This is Dr. Matt and Kayla saying bye-bye.
See you guys.